What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Zell, and welcome back to Get Right or Get Wrong. All right, so I guess being that I've been seeing a lot of Amazon stuff on YouTube, obviously it's in my algorithm, which works out in my favor because again, I work there and I can tell you whether something's being overly exaggerated or it's on point or I might can call it down the middle. Um, I don't know who this guy is. No disrespect, but I'm going to definitely put his name in the description for you to go back to him to the original video or just to his channel. Period. I always give credit. This video was called "I worked at Amazon and it was the worst job ever." Make sure y'all are following the Rumble. Again, like I said, I don't know how long this is gonna last. When they gonna knock me down again, we don't know. But from now on, I will put my Rumble link in the description. So make sure you get over there and follow that. All right, let's get to the video and see what they talking about.
Say, girl, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, girl, yeah. All right, we sound good. This is like the classic. You hear this a lot, that Amazon's like the worst company to work for, or at least drive for. You hear it, slave wages, right? They treat you like crap. No.
Let me pause that because slaves barely even got paid. You got paid with seeing another day of light and some water. And like I say, I've never heard of a job where you see an application and say, yeah, I'm going to apply to be a slave. So just that whole little frame to me is just ludicrous. Even on my old YouTube, for the people that know who I am already, you know I didn't play that shit. And if I hear somebody tell me, oh, this is slavery, like, just go ahead and get up out of here, bro.
Breaks. We're actually going to bounce back. Apparently, before we get this one started, apparently this chick here, she goes, Amazon just fired me after 4 years for taking a bathroom break.
Off top, I believe that's cap. I'm sorry. 4 years? So the fourth year is when they decided to go ahead and get rid of you. I feel like this camera moving. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm going to leave it alone, though. So after 4 years, that bathroom break, they fired you? Okay.
It's the kind of stuff you hear, though. And now now she wants to expose everything they hide. We'll come back to her, but let's go to this dude.
So, I had been retired from my job for almost a year and a half. So I was just sitting around the house doing nothing. So I said, I'm gonna go get me a job. So I chose to go work for Amazon and deliver package. When I tell
That was a mistake right there. If you have been retired this long, your body not ready for no Amazon. That ain't no job you just dive into. Real talk. Not as a person that was retired. Not knocking him. I salute him for wanting to get a job, but yeah, bro, you should have chose McDonald's or something like that.
y'all, this is the worst shit ever. My first day on the road, they gave me a truck full of packages to the rim. To the rim, you couldn't even see in the fucking truck. And they wanted me to get all that shit done in 4.5 hours. This shit is fucking crazy. Today, I had to stop today, y'all. A fucking stop today.
Hold on. Before this guy keeps going, Nestor, look up real fast. Look up how many packages does your average Amazon delivery driver deliver in one day? I'm curious. I wonder if they even have that information.
See, yeah, I get the question he asked, but that's not a good question. I would say, well, being that he's new, the question he should have asked is how many packages do a new driver get? Where do they start off? Because they call it nursery routes. It ain't that many packages. It ain't. But to him, it's gonna seem like a lot because he knew. To an OG, like, man, that ain't nothing, man. I'd have knocked that out. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. If you don't really know what you're really getting into, it's gonna seem like somebody pushing their hand down on you.
Yeah, what's up with the volume on this shit?
Goes into this one building. I had to put each package individually in a fucking locker. 100 packages in each individual locker. But yet they telling me I'm taking too long. Literally taking too long. I'm in the downtown Chicago area. Everywhere I turn, it's people everywhere. You can't turn. You 10 minutes at a light. It's just fucking crazy, man. I tried it out just to see what it was about. I might not be going back to this because it's fucking slave work. They are getting slave work out of these workers, and they pushing them. I swear to God, y'all.
He goes, I swear to God, you got those numbers?
Yeah, it looks like between 150 and 350 packages per day.
Yeah, if you at the 350, that means you a beast. If you at 350. And the thing is with the driving, the faster you go to them and they mind, like I can add 20 more. Every time we do good again, I can add 25 more. Oh, he did good. Let's shoot for 35 more. Next you know, your route went from 150 to 180 to 210 to 260. They gonna keep going up. So the trick that I learned was to keep a pace, but don't be going too crazy, because I've seen some Amazon drivers on the streets. They got their package and they running. Like, what you running for? You don't want to do that. Because now all you doing, all you saying to them is that you could get more done. Man, have your stuff in order. The way my process was different. Once I had my first bag, I put it in a front seat with me. Because ain't nobody sitting in there with you. Sometimes I would even dump the bag. I'm dumping it. Or I have them stacked up like cards. So when I'm at that address, my first stop, I see it. All right, let me find this. Floop, floop. How many packages? They got 3. Floop, floop, floop. That's 1. Floop, 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 floop. Up, there go 2. Floop, floop, floop. Oh, that's the box down there. Boom. Right there. Hop out the car. Meet. Sit them down. Wherever they told me to put it. Take the picture, gone. And when you keep that rhythm up, it's not as bad as you think it is. Now, if you just in there, you just take your boxes and dump them, and it depends on how you load that truck. Sometimes they have, it depends on what contract you with. Sometimes they have other people load your trucks, and it'll be complete idiots. Versus you doing it, you know what's up. Like, all right, this gonna be my first bag. This overflows with this. So you go left to right, left to right. So this the first bag, overflow, second bag, third bag, overflow, and then you work your way from left to right. Like you set it up library style. Man, once you figure that out, the driving and the process ain't that bad. But again, if you fuck up everything in the beginning before you pull out the dispatch, the building, oh, you about to have a long day, bro. So make sure you put that stuff in line. As for him beeping all those packages, I would have called a person like, hey, do you have like a leasing office or something like that? Because I'm telling you, them downtown places got apartments too. Like, hey, do y'all have a lease? Oh, I got a lot of packages. Boom, boom, boom. They wouldn't care. He could have beeped them all, probably. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's guaranteed. He could have beeped them all 100 of them, and hit deliver. And then they'll know, left with receptionists. So the people know to come down. Oh, I'm apartment 336. Oh, your package right here. Pick it up from the leasing office. Now that locker joint, I don't know. But you in Chicago, and I don't know what part of Chicago, and I wish they had that energy here. It's certain places, if it's high crime, you shouldn't be sending them drivers over there anyways. It's probably best that you did go to those lockers, because trust me, bro, when you about to go deliver it at somebody's house or apartment or whatever, somebody might press you.
Damn, that's a lot.
It's a large range, yeah.
Okay, let's say 300. Let's just say it's 3 per house. That's 100 stops in a day. Now look up how many deliveries does your average mailman for USPS deliver? And then get back to me on that.
You don't even have time to get on the phone or talk to nobody. You barely have time to eat. If you take your 30-minute break with Amazon, you're going to be late with your route. You don't get no breaks. The shit is fucked up. And they keep pushing y'all. And then the violation.
Well, if this chick wasn't kidding here, this chick, after getting fired after taking a bathroom break.
I'm sorry. You know, I hate to do it, but I got to do it. Nah. The fact that you got that camera out, knowing you ain't supposed to do it, that speaks volumes to me right there. You know you ain't supposed to be recording that building. So that lets me know you rebellious. You probably walking off. You probably was in that bathroom a lot. That's why you got knocked down. And you got a real AM that came to your area and gave your ass the business. They was on you. They were sniping you. Once they got their lock on you, they going to keep on seeing how much you going to mess up. Then they going to get your ass up out of there. So for 4 years, you was dealing with some poop butt AMs until you got some real stuck down niggas over there and they really gave it to you. I I can see right through this video. So yeah, I ain't about to hear nothing she talking about.
We got to see the comment section on this.
I already know what the comment
about
section
you
about to be like.
at Amazon. This is real talk. I've been on the job for almost 3 weeks, y'all. They train
Still
you.
do.
They send you with a trainer, right? Make it look easy. Give you all these residential areas like you just getting out, dropping packages. But when you're by yourself, they send you to a place where you got to go to a fucking dock where UPS, FedEx, the mailman, everybody's trying to get in. It's one elevator. You got to wait 30 minutes to get on the elevator. You waiting 5 minutes to go to floor to floor.
I don't believe you wait 30 minutes for no elevator, so I call cap on that. I don't believe that.
Floor, and they saying you taking too long.
Can you imagine this dude said he's retired? It sounds like he's just doing it for some extra money. But imagine
That
all
ain't
the
the job
people
for
who are
him.
like, this is what I rely on. It's like, well, you ask yourself, why would you stay there? I have to pay my bills.
This shit is easy. That's why. I'll answer the question for you, big dog. It's easy. Are you gonna have your good and bad days? Yes, that's any job. But I've been there 5 years. I'm not staying at no job that feel like slavery, ain't paying me enough, or treat me fucked up. Not no 5 years. I'm sorry. I've been at Walmart for 4, and that was only because, like, with them, I ain't have no GED or nothing like that. So it was like, at that point, they was looking at that type of stuff, but now we got different jobs. They don't even care if you got a diploma or nothing like that. But when I got my GED, a lot of doors opened for me and stuff, and I was at a steel mill. But that's another story for another day. I got a random drug test. I passed the weed part, but the alcohol, it was still in my system from 8 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know alcohol would be that potent when you blow in there. So I blew in there and they said I was drunk on the job, which I wasn't. But yes, I lost that job. Then I became an Amazon driver. It was easy. I just didn't like the rescues, and I ain't like dogs, and I ain't like certain dudes coming up on you like they about to do something. I had guns pulled on me 3 different times. I had dudes lean on my car like after like they didn't want to let me get in. I had to get on the other side to pull off, and they banging on the shit. It was crazy. So I had my situations, but the job itself as a driver, it wasn't really that bad. But like I said, all the other stuff I just named, I couldn't do it no more. So I went on ahead and made myself to the fulfillment center, been there since. I'm like, oh, this ain't shit.
It's kind of like a stronghold because I think they pay you pretty decent. We get those numbers on USPS.
Yeah, the average is about 250 packages.
Okay, so not
per
far
day.
off.
Yep.
And I don't think either one of these trucks have air conditioning. That's
Yes, they
fucked
do.
up.
They
That's
do.
fucked. Look up if I know the USPS doesn't, but look up if Amazon trucks have air conditioning. I want to know this.
They don't give a goddamn about the employees. They only care about the fucking packages. And the people who they have supervising these places don't know what the fuck they doing. But it was an experiment that I wanted to try.
He mad as hell.
Look, I applaud any of y'all who can do this shit for a long time. 2-3 years, you a fucking champ.
I won't say that about a driver. I did a driving about a year. Like I said, after all that other stuff, it wasn't even the job itself. It was just the stuff that was going on with it. And I'm glad Big Dog just said that about the fans, because shout out to Amazon. They actually gave us something useful. So today they was passing these out as we were leaving. I haven't tried it yet. I'm actually about to try it while I'm on here with y'all to see what it's hitting for. I don't know how to turn this on. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. It's volume 2. I said volume 2. Speed 2. Speed 3. Oh no, this is cool. I like this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can work with this. Hey, this ain't bad at all. If they don't have no air conditioners in there, I would say invest in something like this. Yeah, this ain't bad at all. This is cool. All right, let's get back to the video.
But the way they treat their drivers, y'all, is fucking bullshit. You barely had time to take a fucking breath because they want you.
Well, that's like That's like kind of like UPS, right? You'll work UPS. The only difference is with UPS, if you're a driver there, you could make over $100,000 a year. You can make substantial money. This is the only difference.
About that, yeah.
But even UPS, because my family friend of mine drove UPS his whole life. If it takes you till 10 at night, that's what time you get off work. But the difference is you actually get paid. I'm pretty sure Amazon's pretty cheap. What do we got on that air conditioning situation?
Yeah, Amazon has AC in their.
Yeah, I got
their,
AC.
trucks.
Sometimes it don't work.
Okay, so
though.
Amazon gives AC to their wait, but they don't probably have pension. Thing is the post office, they got a pension program. I'm pretty positive. I could be tripping. But you hear this a lot with Amazon. It's like, well, why do people work for them? Well, they're probably paying better than. What do they pay? Can you look up what Amazon pays their drivers?
They pay better than.
I got Nestor working hard today, boy. Amazon is a glorified temp agency because you literally were there temporarily.
That's on you. So I'm debunking that right there too.
I had a minor collision with an Amazon driver. He tore my side mirror off, and it was his fault. He got out and started crying about how bad the job was. I felt so bad for him. I told him not to report it, and I wouldn't either.
Oh, that's a real
dude.
one.
That's how bad it was. Like, that's how bad we know that job is, right? Okay. Amazon driving is modern day slavery. I worked in the warehouse too, dude. I've heard the warehouse shit is rough, dude.
No, it is not. It's not rough. It's not.
What's that hourly rate on that?
It says the average is about $19 per hour.
But that's how they get you, because it's going to pay better than most of these other jobs. That's how they're going to get you, dude. I talked to a guy recently. He called me. I have like a number you guys can call me at. You don't have to. I'm just saying somebody did. He's been working at Amazon for 5 years. He was like, dude, I feel stuck. But he lives kind of in like a rural area. So he said it's like the best job you can get if you don't have a college degree. And he's like, I don't know what to do. But the cool thing was, he said he had about 20 grand saved. So I'm like, all right, you could make a jump or move.
See, he
or
moving
do something.
smart. He's stacking his money. He could do something. It is stuff to do. They have trades for trucking. I think it's HVAC, IT, college. I think I seen some dental. I think I might seen some hospital stuff. I seen a lot of stuff. So that guy saying he don't know what he want to do is because he's not taking advantage of the stuff. Like there is there is a door. There's a door you can leave at any given moment. You can leave. Take advantage of the other stuff, better your life, and keep it pushing, or just quit the job. But you already know you ain't gonna make that much money. Ain't no telling. It's no telling, man. Like I said before, when you put that you worked at Amazon a significant amount of time on these resumes, these jobs be wanting you because they know you have to be a beast to work at Amazon. Ain't to be there that long. Like, oh yeah, this dude is a dog. I want him here. If he made it there, I know he's gonna be good here.
That's why they're always hiring, because people are always quitting. Let me see. Let's go back to this chick. She said she had some like stuff she wanted to spell out about them or something. Let me see that. What does it say? Okay. She goes, now I'm going to expose Amazon for their secrets. They have a website called Amazon Outlet where basically everything is a super sale because they need to get rid of extra stock. Right here. You can get a free Prime extension by calling customer service and saying you got your packages late. Literally anyone can become an Amazon product reviewer where you sign up at applyamz.com. You'll get sent over a $700 Amazon gift card. I've done this like 4 times in the past month. No. Is that real? That's not the only thing they're gatekeeping. They haven't.
If I was that girl, I wouldn't have put that on. Yeah, you should have said that. Just hope nobody runs to this video or a person. Well, you gone now, but you just don't know. I wouldn't trust nothing like you getting $700 4 times. Oh yeah, be careful.
An Amazon warehouse program where everything is much cheaper. It is pre-owned, used items, which are mostly in good condition. That's it for now. Okay. All right, let me see. I'll leave the link to these people down below. Okay. All right, here. Amazon Outlet is not a secret. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I'm
You
about to
have
say, I know
something
about it.
better waiting for you. I don't think most people want to deliver packages at Amazon. I don't think that's the end goal. Define how long this bathroom break was. Wait, this exact thing happened to a girl.
No. Don't skip that. He said, define how long is a bathroom break. How long was yours? See, this he wanted to skip that part. He didn't want to say how long was yours. See, that's how you get to the nitty gritty of the situation. I think this camera is turning. I'm tripping, man. I gotta fix this cord, y'all. My bad. We gotta get to the nitty gritty of it because that person low key like really telling like, bruh, stop it, stop it.
On my team. She left and now does. Okay, hold on. He goes, nah, they really are like that. They be having people in the break room sleeping on the clock. Wait, what? And come down harder on us that really work. Shame on.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. What these fuckheads do, we all pay the consequences for it. Like, bruh, I go to the bathroom, come right back. And if I do, I'm so fast. I go to the bathroom, go get me a water if I'm dehydrated, because they say stay hydrated. That's what I do and I come right back. But if you go in there while I'm getting the water, I'm seeing people sitting there having a whole conversation, playing the little arcade machines, eating a whole sandwich on the phone. Boom. So now they get in this TOT and start crying and stuff. Oh man, you can't go to the bathroom. Oh, you can't take a break. No, nigga, tell the truth. You in there wilding. And you do it damn near every shift. The thing I want to tell these content creators, nothing against them. You will have to actually work at Amazon to see what be going on. The bullshit, the nonsense. Because everybody in these comments have probably got fired from there before because they did the same exact shit that this person is talking about. So shout out to Anton Daniels. They like to play the victim Olympics. Whose situation was worse? Oh, they fired because of this. But they're not telling you the whole truth. So I like that comment when he said define how long is a bathroom break. How long was yours? He, in a nutshell, telling you she probably was in there 15, 20, 25 minutes. The TOT start at 10 minutes. And don't think, oh, that was that day. No, they're going to tally it up for that whole week. For real. That's how it rolls.
People just living at Amazon. Oh, let me go back to the other guy's comment section real quick, and then we'll end this up. All right, let me see. See if we get some good ones. I don't shop with Amazon. I've ordered only 3 times since they've existed. That was years ago. I don't like what Jeff Bezos has done to retail shopping. He's caused brick and mortar stores, malls, small businesses to close. Retirees have to be careful. Our bodies aren't built to work forever. That's a big reason why I do use Amazon here and there.
It's more convenient. And what she say, malls and small businesses, half those people don't have what Amazon has. That's why it's called Amazon A to Z. You name something that begin with the letter A all the way to the letter Z, they probably got it. Most of the clothes I got, hats and all that stuff, you go to a mall or a store, they ain't got that shit. They don't. I promise you they don't. Walmart, City Trends, Marshalls, what's the other? TJ Maxx, wherever. Or if you got a hot taste in clothes, Amazon might have it. These local places, retail, they ain't got that stuff. If you a bougie chick and you want a certain brand, you probably will find it on Amazon or somewhere that has online shopping. Now, some people like to touch grass. As people say, man, you need to touch grass, get out the house. Me, I don't got to do none of that. My laundry detergent, deodorant, body spray, candles, most of that stuff, if I ain't got to go to the store for it, I'm ordering it through Amazon. And on top of that, my apartment complex has lockers, as the dude was complaining about. That's it. If I don't have to really go get it, I'm not doing it. I know a lot of people are like, man, that's kind of lazy. You try working 10 hours a day, nigga. And then come home and do this. And then eat. And do other stuff around the house. You don't have the time to do it. And on your off day, you be tired as hell. And sometimes you have family obligations and stuff like that. Or you made a promise to a friend, yo, we gonna hang out. You will really have to like make time to go shopping. That's real talk. But let's finish the video.
But they really have created, like, I don't want to say a monopoly. I don't want to say that, but they kind of have. It's almost like if you own a product or you're some kind of a reseller or a store, you almost have to put your product on there. Even if you're not going to make any money. That's the fucked up part, because their margins are so small. That's why they can underprice you. You even lose money. Like one guy I buy from his website, but he also sells on Amazon. He's like a health food guy. And when he sells on Amazon, he actually breaks even. He just has it there because it's a marketing tool. He's like, so I just eat shit. And
it's easier to find. He would have to push harder. He would have to get on YouTube, TikTok, you name it, do the stuff you doing, Facebook, Instagram. He gonna have to really, really, really promote it. Hey, might have to buy some ads, stuff like that. If he don't want to go through Amazon, he gonna have to like really put more effort into his product to really get it seen by eyes. Tell some YouTubers like you, how much is some promo? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you shout me out for $100, $150, $200. Promote it for about a week and a half or two, or however they deals go. He have to do something like that. He don't have to go through Amazon, but that's the easy way out. Let's talk about it for real.
break even because he's like, I'm forced to. And he also just wants people to find his product. So I don't think it's all bad, but it is kind of like a stronghold on a lot of companies.
No, what this nigga say? Go back up.
But it is kind of like a strong.
Amazon is literally like going back 400 years of slavery. See, it's fucking idiots that say stuff like that. Like, what are you? Come on, man. Like, oh my God. Shit is crazy, man. Is he black? He is black. Like, that's one thing I don't like about my peoples is we try to, not all of us, a lot of us try to play victim and stay a victim or try to become a victim. Like, man, stop it. Keep it pushing. If Amazon ain't what you thought it was, go somewhere else. Because you go to another job and say the same shit. Oh, working at Walmart's like 400 years of slavery. But get the fuck out of here. Especially if you've never been a slave before. Stop this shit. You're not getting hung by nothing. You're not getting chased by no dogs. You ain't losing no body parts. If you quit, they ain't about to go chase you and bring your ass back to a plantation. Stop that shit. Fuck out of here.
Stronghold on a lot of companies, especially brick and mortar. I drove for Walmart. They pay $2 per delivery. The order of the bag was 110 bags to pack. 12 minutes. 13. Okay. He goes. It was $2 per delivery. The order was 110 bags to pack in my car and deliver. It was 12 minutes and it was 13 miles. I quit that day. So for all that work, he'd only get paid $2 for that one drop off. Yeah, I wouldn't do that shit either. Let's see. One more comment. Micromanagement at its best. You should find another gig. You did your time. Take your own time, bro. Amazon is not a real job. Your health and your mental well-being will be more important. Yeah, this is something you hear about with this Amazon shit. I'll leave the links to these people down below, but yeah, I couldn't imagine. I could imagine driving for like the post office, right? It's kind of like a career. Or USP or UPS, what can Brown do for you? Or FedEx. Those feel like a viable kind of career. This feels like
I agree with that.
The Walmart version of that.
All right. Shout out to Jack Morgan, RLP 2.0. That's his name. I'm going to leave his channel in the description. My overall thoughts about this video was like, again, I work there. I've damn near worked everywhere. If you do your job and don't be in there bullshitting, you'll be fine. Like I say, they give us hella MET, but if you lazy or if you burnt out, you can either be lazy or burnt out. I get it. Just don't do. I said MET, VET. You know what I'm saying? That's when you voluntarily want to go. Voluntary extra time. MET, if you have the UPT unpaid time off, you ain't got to do the MET. So I don't get what people cry about that too. Oh, I gotta do MET. Nigga, don't show up. Call off. You got the time for it. You good. You got the PTO. You still want to get paid that day? Use the PTO. But if you want to go in there and socialize and bullshit and think this is the club or the social club, you're not gonna make it at Amazon. You're not. If you hit your rate, get your music going. If you hot, neck fans, stuff like that. The best thing I can say Amazon did was actually let us listen to our earphones. That makes the shift go way smoother because it used to be horrible when you work next to some dumbass workers, hearing they gossip, or if you working with them, they messing up your rate because they can't sit still. It gets annoying sometimes. But like I said, I'm at Amazon. It has its pros and cons, but have I had my times I wanted to quit? Sure. But you know, the other job wasn't talking about nothing because I applied for a lot of jobs. They don't be having to fucking pay up there. And I'm like, well, it's time to get on the phone. How much y'all paying? Well, we're paying 17. I'm like, let me explain something to you. Where I'm at, I'm making 20 something an hour. Why would I go there to go there? Oh, well, you know, I'm like, did you see how much I wanted to get paid? Yeah, we saw it, but click, I'm hanging up on you. Fuck, don't call me and tell you trying to pay me less. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Again, shout out to Jack Morgan, RLP 2.0. I'm going to leave his channel in the description, and I'm definitely going to leave my Rumble link in the description. Again, it is crucial that you follow that because I do not know what's going to happen with this. Like I said, I'm going to keep uploading on YouTube and Rumble. So either way you want to go, red or green, you're there. But eventually, I will be Team Green. I know you don't probably want to hear that. Like, oh, man, come on. That's what I'm going to be, big dog. So if you want to fuck with me, you got to go over there. I'll catch y'all later.